Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. I'm Paula at Paper Crafts by PRB, and I am making, I wrap around double pocket inserts for your journals. So basically there's a pocket here, and there's a pocket here, and then, there's a pocket here. Sorry, let me start over here. There's a pocket here, and then there's a pocket here, and then when you open it up, this is just like, journaling space. You could add more pockets if you wanted to. Mine, I just left blank. Okay, and then the front I just decorated with a collage, a button, a little ticket. All right, so there's one. And then here's another one that I made. So all these pieces, these cutout pieces, ephemera pieces, the paper is this paper right here on the inside is from Kara Brandon Creations on Etsy. So anyways, this is double-sided scrapbooking paper. And it's made exactly the same. So here's a pocket, here's a pocket, and then you open it up and there's journaling space in there. And I just wanted to show you, here's with a book page. So of course it makes it a lot smaller because I used just a single piece of, just a single book page. The scrapbooking paper I used, I'll tell you the dimensions. But so you can do it, just a small one if you want to. And then basically you would put these in your journal. I didn't decorate this side of it, but let's say this is your journal page. You could clip that on like that. And then of course you turn the page and it would look like that. But if you decorated both sides, and then you could paper clip that in, like that. And you could clip it in with a clip, or obviously just tuck it inside of a pocket, and then you would take it out and use it that way. And so I just wanted to show you how that looks with a book page. All right, so let's go ahead and, let me see here. Let's go ahead and we'll show you how to make that. All right, so you just need one piece of scrapbooking paper or cardstock. Has to be double-sided because you're going to see both sides. And I cut mine down to 9 3/4. So 9 3/4 this way, and then 7 1/4 this way. All right, 9 3/4 and 7 1/4. And then that's all you need for that. You don't need it. You don't need to use it for scoring. You don't need to use it for anything else. So I want this to be, let me show you for an example. So this is the front of my paper, and then this was the back of my paper. So this is my front, this is my back. And then this was just the opposite. This was the back side of the paper, and this was the front side of the paper. So it depends on how you want yours, which way you want yours to be for your pocket. So I want this to be my front. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to have this facing towards me. And all you're going to do is you're going to make a triangle, have these meet here up at the top for a point. Okay, so right about there. Let's see here, right about there. Okay, so I'm going to fold those down just like that. And then this piece right here is just going to line up with that point right there. I'm going to turn it over so you can see it better. So it's just going to line up just like that. You see how I have that right on the edge of the paper? and then you're going to fold it. Fold it right down there, right down here. Okay, and then all you're going to do is I pick it up and then I turn it back over so that the square triangle that we just cut is on the opposite side. And then you just turn this and line it up with the edge. So it's that easy. Okay, I'm going to push that down a little bit so it stays down a little better. And that's all you have. That was pretty easy, I think. I am going to ink up around my edges a little bit. And then I'll decorate the front part. Let me ink this up. So yeah, very easy, just using one piece of paper. And you can decorate both sides. I just decorated the one side just for the video purposes. But again, you know, if you don't want to decorate both sides, of course you don't have to. All right, so there's that. Okay, so now I have some pieces here to decorate with. And all of this, the paper, this paper, the backing, there was no, oh yeah, there is backing in the kits, but I didn't use the backing. I have other papers that I use for backing. So I'm just gonna glue on some cheesecloth. You know, I think I need to watch some videos on decorating because it seems like I just do the same thing over and over and over. Okay, so I have cheesecloth. I have a little piece of ephemera, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do some rickrack along the side here. All right. So are you busy crafting today? If you are, what are you making? Okay. I'm gonna organize my craft room this next week. It has just become a complete disaster. I'm going to, excuse me, just gonna kind of reorganize and put things away. And all right, so I have that. And then I have this little ticket that I'm gonna put right here. All right, perfect. And then I have a little saying, it says reap what you sow. Okay, and I'm just gonna put that here in the front as well. Oops, excuse me. Oops, 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 everything's falling. Excuse me, man. All right, so there we have it. Okay, and then you put your little, what happened to my tag? Where is my tag? I'll put this tag in here since it's already made. There we go. And then there's the middle part. You know, you could do pictures. You could put a piece of scrapbooking paper in there. You know, just a piece of coffee dyed paper, and you could journal on the inside. Okay, and then there's the back side. Again, there's a pocket. You can put, you know, ephemera pieces, a journaling card, a tag, what have you. All right, so there we go. I made that one, and there's that one. I love these papers. So her papers, or her digital kits that I bought, there was a yellow kit, a pink kit, and an orange kit, I believe. And I bought all three of them, and I just love the papers. Go check her out on Etsy. It's Kara Branding Creations. All right, well, I hope you liked that video. Give me a thumbs up, please, or subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next time, thank you.